Welcome, folks, brothers and sisters of the Cult of VR. We are maybe continuing down the rabbit hole. So, what just happened is I accidentally completed the game without recording. So, this is going to be an extremely short episode. I have found all of the heart or all the letters. I opened the chest. We found Patches. Let me see here. Here was Patches' room. This was where there was one there, invitations, there was one there. There was one back in that last room I was in. I made it into this room. This was a little puzzle. You slid the thing out, you open the drawer, you put the thing in the drawer, you closed it, the key came out, you got the turtle. That's how that all happened. That's the chest. We amazingly determined all of the right answers to. And the king's hand was over there, and I gave him a tart to make it through, to make it around to get to the turtle's room. Yeah, very regrettable that I did not hit record. That was lame, but yeah, that was pretty much it. We talked to him. He said he was on the throne because people don't question you when you look like you belong somewhere, and I think that's the gist of it. So sorry for the failure. Those of you who have avidly been watching through the series, my suggestion would be to find someone who did this part of the game in their series and watch it. I don't want to play all the way back through the game to get right here because there's so many other games to play. I have failed you. I am a terrible leader of the Cult of VR, and I shall be admonished. Now let's talk to him.
Oh, the White Rabbit told me about you. Did you bring the invitations?
All I could find.
I see you found all of the invitations. This will be the biggest party possible. I'll be waiting here for whenever you're ready. I've got nowhere else to be.
Okay, so the one nice thing about what just happened is we get to see, quote unquote, see more than one ending. I'll tell you what happened in the one I chose.
Grander than the girl could ever imagine. The Queen of Hearts was perched at the center of the banquet table, awaiting the girl.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this. It's wonderful.
All right, so here we have all the peeps. Chester Cat looking creepy as always. And, some folks we met, some folks we didn't. I feel like we never met that owl, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess maybe we did. Anyhow, you're given selections at the end here, and I'll tell you what I chose and what happened.
You've come quite a long way. And I see you've taken back the pet that I took from you, that you may or may not have stolen from someone else. Now, tell me, how does this story end?
Okay, so I chose I Want to Stay. And what she did is she made me the Duchess, her Duchess, and then said my job was to oversee the cook and that I need to always remember the pepper. And then you leave here and Grandpa and the little girl finish up the story. And they're kind of bummed that I didn't bring her home. And now I know that if we go to continue, it starts right back there. So we'll do I Should Be Queen. And after we see that ending, we'll do I Want to Go Home.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I say you don't deserve to be queen.
I say you're in no place to tell me anything. You're a nobody here.
I am not. I've made some very good friends.
Very good friends, you say. Who?
Well, they're all here. I invited everyone. And just as my grandmother said, a crown doesn't make you a queen.
Little petrubulent girl. Humph. And what are you going to do about it?
Oh, nothing. Just this.
Off with her
her
head.
head.
Yes!
No, please, no!
Who's gonna off with her head? Okay.
The end.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was...
that was amazing. Off with her head. The queen really got what she deserved.
Well, I mean, she was very mean to everyone, but beheading...
A crown doesn't make you a queen, Grandpa.
Neither does a head, apparently. That's... You think that chopping her head off is the only way to go for Elsa?
Maybe not. But someone should at least tell her to stop being so mean all the time.
I totally agree with that.
Can we tell another story, Grandpa? Please?
We'll have to save some stories for later, right? Hey, time for bed now, my little storyteller.
Okay, but I'm going to think of another story about Wonderland before I go to sleep.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that one tomorrow then.
Good night, Grandpa.
Sweet dreams, Alice.
So that was the big reveal of the game, is that the little girl hearing the story is Alice. Wonderful reveal. I think that's super cute. And now let's go see what happens if we bring Alice home. Or not Alice home, but Elsa home.
Oh, the White Rabbit told me about you. Did you bring the invitations?
All I could find.
Oh, I see you found all of the invitations. This will be the biggest party possible. I'll be waiting here for whenever you're ready. I've got nowhere else to be.
Okay. Take me to the party. Let's throw down. I'm gonna drink the whiskey and I'll be found on the ground.
It was a party grander than the girl could ever imagine. The Queen of Hearts was perched at the center of the banquet table, awaiting the girl.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this. It's wonderful.
All right. Third time's the charm.
You've come quite a long way. And I see you've taken back the pet that I took from you, that you may or may not have stolen from someone else. Now, tell me, how does this
How
story
does she know
end?
about what happened in the pet store? All right.
I just want to go home.
Well, good riddance. A girl who wanders into places she doesn't belong isn't welcome here anyhow. But beware, my dear. There's a war coming, one between halves and half-nots, and you'll need to decide which side you're on.
Halves.
What?
Halves. I'm on the side of the halves.
You should really think it over.
Nope, you're wrong. The halves are just as fine as the rest of us.
What? Well,
I'm out, and I'm taking Patches with me.
Jump in the hole! Jump in the hole! Convinced she should have jumped in the hole and
The
risen up.
end. Wow.
Elsa made it back.
What a story. Huh?
Poor
What
Patches.
a story.
On the wall
Now
there.
that she is back home, she gets to spend all day, every day, just playing and cuddling with Patches. No more Wonderland, no more adventures, no more Four-Half and all her other new friends.
Makes you wonder if we made the right choice in the end.
I guess. Should we go back?
Well, that would make it a totally different story. Let's try that another time, okay? Hey, time for bed now, my little storyteller.
Okay, but I'm going to think of another story about Wonderland before I go to sleep.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that one tomorrow then.
Good night, Grandpa.
Sweet dreams, Alice.
I swear the way he says Alice at the end there reminds me of the Cheshire Cat. All right, folks. So those were the endings. The one I told you about, the two that you just saw. Everything looks the same in the mall. It's just the spoken word. So don't feel like you missed out too much by not seeing the Stay in Wonderland ending. And if you're really motivated to see that, I'm sure somebody has posted it on YouTube if you look for a video on all the endings or whatever. Anyway, I'm looking forward to moving on to the next game. This was a lot of fun. I've heard criticism that it's short. I'm thinking it's probably about 3.5 hours to finish it, or between 3 and 4. So I guess that is a little short. I forgot what I paid for it, so I can't tell you if it's a good deal, but I can tell you that I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. It looks pretty. I don't think the choice of the cards throughout the game make a difference in the endings, so I don't know what kind of replayability there would be beyond just replaying the ending. But anyhow, I'll see you in the next game. You can find us on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitter. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps us on the air. Follow us everywhere, and I'll see you next time.